Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Sarr. Hardy is out there with Trae Young. And it's Gill in at the four-man spot. We've got Chet Holmgren. Also, DeMar DeRozan out there. Robert Williams out there with Zach LaVine. And it's G in at the point. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
Check Young.
Here's Sarr. Lays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
Here's G, guarded by Young. G, no good. Now Young from deep, Sarr. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. The developing game of Trae Young is something that coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's G, following the score by Washington. Here's LaVine. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Into the lane and finished off by Sarr.
For his size, Sarr has impressive mobility, and that's a pretty fluid drive.
Here's G, guarded by Young. That one goes. Count it.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You can't have a better start than that. Connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
On the take. G, no good.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Nice job there by Young, picking that defense apart and finding openings for his teammates.
Gone 1 of 5 to start things off. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Here's Gill, back to Young. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Floats one up. Gill grabs the board.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Pass to Young. The 11-footer hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Young's got 5 now.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Number 1, Trae Young.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Young's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Here's G. 35 points his last game. Here's DeRozan. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And DeRozan is fearless, not afraid of getting inside and going up to score.
Pass to Riley. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Going only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's G. 3-pointer. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's G. Nails it from 3. Give him 8.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Back to Young. Here's Riley. The 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Hits the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Here's Hardy. His last outing, he had 18 points. Back to Young. Now Sarr. Just 5 to shoot. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Here's G. Give him 8. There's the drive. The rebound by the Wizards. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
The home team calls timeout. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren.
Number 1, Jalen Johnson.
Gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's G. Sends it home from three-point land. G's got 11 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Riley. He's got 5. Pass to Gill. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's G. He's got 11. They get it back. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And slashing in for that offensive rebound. Johnson also getting credit for some hustle points.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. With a step back. Rebounded by Johnson. Gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Here's Levine. Oh, man!
Look out below.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Washington has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
Gee, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Sarr has the open look. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
It's DeRozan with a drive from the arc. Gee, no good.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Hardy, the pass to Young. Driving to the basket. Count it. Young's got 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. DeRozan looks it over. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from DeRozan. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. Carrington comes in for Hardy. DeRozan hits them both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Sarr. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Left side Carrington. Johnson against DeRozan. Puts it up from 17. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Wizards lead by 4. And rejected. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Brian, back to you.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
Young, the pass to Gill. Back to Young. Tipped away. DeRozan with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Fires the 3. And DeMar DeRozan gets a 3. DeRozan's got 7.
And what's interesting, the 3 ball isn't a big part of DeRozan's game, but when he's feeling it, he can make it happen.
Here's Young. And he gets that one. And that's 11 points for Trae Young.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Giddey. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Young from long range. Achiuwa with a rebound. Shooting a solid 50% of the opening quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Sarr.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Shed, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And then for Washington, Andre Drummond is checked in for Sarr. Vukcevic comes in for Gill. And it's Matthews in for Young. He does not get the second one.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Shot's good by Carrington.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here he goes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And so he makes both from the line. Washington's gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Koulibaly against Johnson. Puts it up from the high post. And Washington again with the bucket.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Here's Koulibaly. Drives to the hoop.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. A big-time effort from Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Washington. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More 2K action in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing? Well, so
far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. On the court right now for the Wizards. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Carlton Carrington. And it's Vukcevic in at the 4 slot. Achua. And it's all tied up. Here's Vukcevic. Pass to Drummond. They set the pick to the middle. And he slams it in one-handed.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Levine, that one's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And it's Washington with the ball. They host the Pistons after this one, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Pass to Vukcevic. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Carrington, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Giddey. Hits the front of the rim and out. Johnson with it. Picked up by Coulibaly. Johnson against Coulibaly. Pass to Drummond. Got a piece of it. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that was impressive. Johnson can flat out fly.
Washington's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out.
Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, this is a primary weapon for Johnson. He's looking for these long-range angles at all times.
Outside Giddey. From deep. Knocks down the triple. Giddey's got 6 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Matthews' shot is good.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Coulibaly. Count that bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Washington has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offenses, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
Here's Vukcevic. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's DeRozan. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Washington. They've led by as many as 11.
Yeah, they got swept by a team that was also struggling last season.
Johnson finds Young. In attack mode, Trae Young.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Levine. He got a piece of it. Young against Giddey. Over to the wing. Back to Young. Good on the bucket. And now a 5-point Wizard lead. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Giddey. 6 points for him. Count it.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Washington leading by 5. Young inside. Giddey defends. Young misses. Gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Levine takes monstrous jam by Levine.
Well, he's got the bounce and the handles. Levine putting the skates on him.
The Wizards have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Pass to Riley. Back to Young for 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Giddey. It's rebounded by Washington.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Outside Young. Pass to Vukcevic. Lets the three fly. Young with the signature tray.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
The home team calls timeout. Washington making some changes. Sarr comes in for Vukcevic, and Gill subbed in for Johnson. Here's G. He's got 11. Tipped.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Young finds Sarr. No good on the triple. Gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. DeRozan outside. Right wing. Here's G. That three's off the mark.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Young with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Pass to Sarr. All sorts of time. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
It's deflected. To the wing, right side. Here's Hardy, still without a bucket. Shot clock at 6. Well, Lex, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true, like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's G. He's got 11. Shot to stop the run. Oh, DeRozan sinks it through contact.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Pass to Gill. Sarr down low. Holmgren's there. Here's Gill. The Wizards with another miss. Gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. And that one's good. Giddey.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Gill. Back to Young. Takes the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Johnson finds DeRozan. Back to Johnson. Releases. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Johnson's got 6.
Well, Johnson should get credit right there for staying ready and making himself available off the ball.
There's Young with the 3. Unable to get that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's G. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 13.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Young seeing the lane. They can't stop the run with that one.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget he's Milwaukee tough, too. Giddey. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
The 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. Zach LaVine is second.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
.110 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Sarr. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. From behind the arc. Gee, no good. Washington has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Launches it. Trae Young, that's good. Young's got 24.
Well, if you're a fan of Trae Young, you have loved all of this. What a night he's had.
Gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's LaVine. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. LaVine's got 6 here in the quarter. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Gill. Outside Young. And he lobs it up to the rim. Sarr misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back. He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's Riley. And that's not going to go. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You take a look at the home team, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something. The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish your tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker, he's done a great job moving the ball around.
Well, this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch-up.
Shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Robert Williams out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's G in at the one. And Washington shooting a fantastic 57%. And for Washington, Trae Young out there with Hardy. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Gill in at power forward.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
For the lead. Oh, DeRozan hits it anyway.
Again, it's DeRozan. I mean, just a big, big night. It feels like DeMar's been doing this forever.
Outside Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 26 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And it's Washington with the ball. From downtown. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's G. He's got 13.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Sarr. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's G, guarded by Young. G, no good.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Hardy, the pass to Gill, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Looking to get it going, and he lays it up and in. 15 points for G.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Young inside, and he sinks the 11-footer.
Yeah, that's just supreme confidence there from Young on that mid-range.
Got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Here's Riley. He's got 7. For the lead. Young can't hit.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
And it's DeRozan missing. Washington has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Hardy, the pass to Gill. Beyond the arc. Hardy's shot is good. Hardy's got 5 points.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's G, guarded by Young. G's shot is good. And it's Washington with the ball. Pass to Hardy. Back to Young. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 5. And he drives in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands. Hey, look, make no mistake about it, Trae Young is an elite offensive force in this league. A guy who can single-handedly carry an offense.
And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's G. Counted from distance. G's got 20.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Young with a screen on Levine. Pass to Young from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Levine.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Woo! Using electric speed. Levine just relishes the opportunity to drive through the defense.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Hardy. 5 points in the game. Pass to Young. Here's Gill. Sarr with a screen on Holmgren. Down low. Great D that time from Holmgren. Gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. DeRozan passes to Williams. The rebound by Riley. The Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Hardy. To the right side. Here's Gill. There's the 3. And Hardy hits from deep. Hardy's got 6 points in the quarter.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's G. Up again. Here's Levine. In close. Levine puts it up and in.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Johnson, he's checked in for Holmgren. Carrington, he's checked in for Washington.
Substitution on the court.
Washington's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Hardy. Here's Riley. He's got 7. Sarr with a screen on DeRozan. Riley, good. Riley's got 9.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Levine. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Wizards have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Gill. Sarr with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Riley. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Washington trailing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 11.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's G. Got a hand on it. And here's Carrington. Give him 8. Pass to Hardy. Now here's Carrington. Here's Riley. Williams defending. 6 to shoot. For the lead. Riley's shot is off.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Here's G. Goes back up. And Williams lays it in. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
G's shot is good. G's got 22 points.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Pass to Gill. Sarr with a screen on DeRozan. Inside. And finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's DeRozan. DeMar working the lane.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Well, the Wizards shooting about 47% in the third. Pass to Riley. They set the screen. Releases. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. Gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's G. The rebound by the Wizards. Hardy's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Pass to Riley, to the inside. Hardy's shot is good. Hardy's got 8 points in the quarter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 17. Great crossover to get 3. He's got 19.
Wow. Look at the handles on DeMar.
Well, the Wizards shooting it well, around 55% for the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
.55 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Sarr passes to Matthews. Outside Johnson. Pass to Vukcevic. 4 on the clock. For the lead. He can't get that one to fall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Achua. Here's G, covered by Johnson. G. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, and what a slam by Johnson. I like when he goes up with aggression.
Here's G. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Carlton Carrington.
At the line for 2, Tyus.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Steps back for the lead. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. And the game's Still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Wizards out in front, leading by a point. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Young. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jalen Johnson. Then there's Achua. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. Drummond finds Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Well, with his age and frame, that's the kind of hard contact Johnson's going to have to deal with.
That free throw, no good. Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Now here's Giddey. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Carrington. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Drummond. Now Young. 4-3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's Achua. Holmgren using that length inside.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Young looking around. Pass to Johnson. Outside Carrington to the paint. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Wizards, Tristan Vucevic. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Here's Giddey. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Young against Giddey. Outside Young. Takes it inside. Holmgren with the block. DeRozan outside. Fades back. Rebound Washington. Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. Puts the move on. And he sinks the layup. That's now 32 points for Trae Young.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Giddey. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Outside Young. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 4-point Wizard lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Robert Williams checked in for Achua. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Gills checked in for Drummond. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, they said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. For Washington, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Vucevic, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Johnson against Johnson. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And that's what you get with Johnson. He is always hunting for good looks.
DeRozan right side. Banked it in off the glass. DeRozan's got 21 points in the game.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Young blitzing his way to a bucket.
Well, not only is he a great shooter from deep, he's also really good at slicing his way inside. That's just a great drive.
And DeRozan gets it to go.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Young with it. Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Young. Takes a three. Buries it from 3. Young's got 37.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Here's Giddey with the drive. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Young with a screen on Johnson. Outside Johnson. Young from long range. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Now here's Giddey. Out to the right wing. From deep, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Washington. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And stolen by Holmgren. Giddey finds Johnson. Here's Williams. Now Young with a steal. Now Johnson. The kick out to Young. Fires for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. DeRozan with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And it's DeRozan missing. Wizards leading by 8. Johnson inside. Covered by Johnson. The shot by Johnson, no good. Outside Giddey. Floats one. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Young. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's DeRozan. And it's in there. DeRozan's got 25 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Young. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DeRozan outside. Shoots over Young. And it's DeRozan missing. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the 4th from the floor. Here's Johnson with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this 4th quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
And it's Giddey off the drive. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Young against Giddey. And that one's good. Young's got 42 in the game.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
The home team calls timeout. Got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Washington leading by 6. Oh, he cannot hit. Shooting around 53% in the fourth. Levine attacking. Levine just knifes his way inside.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Hardy. Now Young. Sar down low, working on Williams.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Takes a three. Holmgren there for the rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Can't hit it.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Rejected by Holmgren.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren.
Double team on DeRozan. Here's Levine. Oh, off target from downtown. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
Just putting in work. Levine with a strong move and gets rewarded with a trip to the line.
At the line for two, Zach Levine.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 5. Both free throws good from Levine.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
And Young has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Here's G, guarded by Young. Shot's no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. And it's Washington with the ball. 6-point game. The three is in.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
It's tipped. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From 13, Holmgren there for the rebound. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
And he nails it. It's tipped. And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for the Wizards, Trae Young, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So we see the Wizards get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the...
Well, Trae, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.